Namaste. I'm Alakananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, a unique apprenticeship style Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. We have 2 and 4 year programs. Check us out. You can come for a sample class and lunch and see what it's like. Okay, so we're on to part 3 of our series on the road to recovery. What are the Ayurvedic steps for convalescence or recovering from an accident, injury, operation, or serious illness? So far, we looked at nutrition and hydration. The next 2 steps go hand in hand, and the Sanskrit names are Marataseva and Atapaseva. Marataseva, Marut is the wind. Marataseva means taking the air, and it certainly was an important aspect of healing, not only forever in Ayurveda, but also years gone by in Western medicine too. So what's involved in taking the air? First of all, going outside. We can't spend our whole life indoors. We can't do all of our exercise indoors. We need to go outside. What are special ways of going outside for taking the air? Strolling. Strolling is a gentle walk with a nice, gentle, rolling, strolling gait. It's different than a brisk walk. When we're strolling, we're focusing on breathing and taking in the air. We're focusing on energizing ourselves more so than exercising ourselves. Another lovely way to take the air can be sitting on the porch, sitting on your porch swing seat, sitting in your garden, in your lawn chair. I like to go sit in a little chair in the garden, even when it's really cold. As long as it's sunny, I'll knock the snow off the chair and I'll sit on a towel on the snowy chair and I'll still take the air. Another thing that we love to do here is to eat outside. Going for picnic, you don't actually have to travel somewhere to go for picnic. You can go for picnic at home, on your own lawn, on your own porch, on your own balcony. Just enjoy taking in the nourishment from the food and taking in the nourishment from the air. Along with Marataseva goes Atapaseva, often translated as sunbathing. It's nourishing ourselves with the sunlight. So it depends on the time of year. In winter, we want to get full sun as available. We're a little famous here for the hippies, being the hippies that go out and find a spot to lie down in the sun in the dead of winter. Can't do that right now. There's like between 2 storms, maybe a foot of snow on the ground. We could lie down in a foot of snow too, and that can be fun as well for a little while. But someone walked past and said, "Oh, I see. Some hippies soaking up the rays." Yes, get some rays, get some sunlight, as much direct sun as we can in the winters. There's a little seat we go to when we walk up the hill, because when we walk up the hill, it takes longer for the sun to go behind the foothills. We go up the hill, and someone has kindly made a bench at the edge of their yard, their front yard, and we go sit there. We have a beautiful view of the Flatirons and Bear Peak, and we can soak up the last rays of the sun while also taking the air. So as much full sun as you can get in the winter. And some of the texts of Ayurveda say that we should stick with filtered sunlight. So being under the trees, in the shade, enjoying that filtered sunlight and listening to the songs of the birds. Really try to get 20 minutes of actual daylight. That is tremendously helpful for your healing process. And if at all you're well enough, you can begin some slow and gentle sun salutations, even just a few, even just 1 or 2 sets, doing them if you have the opportunity outside. So, yes, taking the air and absorbing the sunlight that used to be seen as so important. That's why Switzerland and Colorado are places where tuberculosis sufferers were sent to recover because it was believed that the air, the fresh mountain air, would heal them. And of course, there's not only the fresh, beautiful mountain air, there is also the sea breezes. If you remember Beatrix Potter, coughs and sneezes need sea breezes, says Wise Owl. So if you can get special air, like sea breezes or mountain air, that's wonderful. But try to get some fresh air and some sunlight to support your recovery process. That's it for today. If this was helpful, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, tell your friends about the channel. See you next week. Namaste.